Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us at World of Pets podcast. We love having you here on a weekly basis. And we want our pets to live as long as possible, but we want that to be a good quality life. So, to that end, we on this podcast explore all things about pets and animals so that we can have them around for a long time, but they are living a quality life. So, again, thank you for joining us. Take it away, hosts.
Thank you, Debbie, for the intro. Once again, our sponsor is debspets.com. That's DEBSPETS.com, where you can find out about pet and human health and wellness. I welcome in my driving co host, so he will be less engaging, maybe, than our guest Tracy tonight. And we're going to be talking about caregivers, uh, basically dogs in a caregiver's home. Where would you like to start that conversation?
Well, I have been watching dogs in my home and one cat. I've only actually had one cat I've pet sitted for. But it started with Debbie Hayes. Actually, I started watching her dog as a favor to both of us because I'd been looking to foster, but it wasn't working out because they wanted me to go sit at PetSmart on Saturday, and my kids had soccer. Debbie said, "Why don't you watch Little Bob?" So I started watching Little Bob, and people started asking me, "Oh, you're watching Little Bob? Can you watch my dog?" And so that's how it started. So 17 years only at my home. And I'm pretty selective. I'm pretty small. I'm not looking to grow really big. And I also have some really good referral partners because someone might want someone to come to their home. So then I'm going to say, hey, you need to talk to my friends and connect them because I don't
Okay.
do that.
Sure. So, does that just start like you just like one day you just decided to start helping people watch their pets when they're out of town, or long term, or what kind of thing was that?
Well, Debbie's, I would watch Little Bob when she had business in Tucson for the day, and she would just drop him off. But I would say most of my clients are at least going out of town for a weekend. But I watched a pug, the cutest pug named Harry. I watched him all summer while the owners went to Germany. Oscar, I've been watching since he was a puppy. He's a little Labradoodle. And I watched him the whole summer. They went to New Jersey.
Oh, that's fantastic. What was that like?
It was amazing. I mean, Oscar and I have a bond, and the owner loves Oscar. So she's always like, make sure you tell Oscar that he's smart and handsome. And so we'll tell him that on video and send videos. And she'll be like, she was, I think, a little bit unwell. So not super taking Oscar out lots of places. But I said, hey, is it okay if we take Oscar to Lake Patagonia and go swimming? And she said, sure. So I took pictures and videos of Oscar swimming, and she came when she came to pick up Oscar. First thing she said was, oh, Oscar, can you swim now? Oh, Oscar, you're so handsome. But just fun stuff like that. So I actually have taken Oscar on quite a few outings. She also liked that he got pictures with the Easter Bunny.
Ah, where's uh you said Patagonia?
hmm It's a
Yeah,
couple
what?
hours from Tucson. Tucson's where I live.
Oh,
Tucson.
okay. Okay. So down south, gotcha.
Yeah. Sonoita.
All right. Well, I wish more people would tell me that I'm smart as well. So but the so when it comes to like caregiving and that kind of thing, when you do that with other people's pets, do you usually do that in your own home or do you do it in other people's homes?
Only in my home.
Okay.
Now, I made a couple exceptions. If someone literally lives next street over, next door, I have made some exceptions, but it's not my focus. And they have to live really close.
Okay. So let me ask you this: how would you vet your clients or vet literally the pets in that process? I mean, what's your thought process? What's your checklist? That kind of thing.
So I have a questionnaire because I am an abandoned pet magnet. So, if you can see fuzz right here, this isn't like
Hmm.
a throw rug. This is actually a little kitty that I found in the alley in March. So just last month, she was starving and I took her in. So, one of the things I do, I have a questionnaire. They need to be friendly with other pets. They need to be friendly with people. I won't watch anyone who has like extreme here comes the stage fright because I can't think of just like a normal thing that I've said 3 times today. Separation anxiety.
Sure.
So because I want them to be comfortable. So if someone has, if the dog has extreme separation anxiety, they're going to be happier in their own home. Someone needs to cut, that's going to lower the anxiety.
Right.
Other dogs love to get out. They love to meet other people. They love to meet other dogs. That's who I'm looking to help. I do focus on smaller breeds. I won't watch anyone who has a shock collar. I don't
Okay.
do that. If you have a shock collar, I'm not going to watch your dog. So I don't believe in them. So I'm not going to do that. I had someone show up. I did that once because they didn't clear it ahead of time. Next time I'm sending them away. So
Sure. Well, that makes sense. I
yeah,
mean, that's a good fluffy kitty right there. I
I
mean,
know.
I love it. That's why we have this podcast. Oh, the little cone. Oh, I can't tell you how many times my dog's had cones.
I know. I feel bad. She's really gotten used to the cone. Um,
what? Why?
First
Why
day it
does
was
she have the
horrible.
cone right now?
She got spay, so she was
Oh,
in
okay.
heat, and I tried to find the owners. I couldn't. There was no chip, and so I got her spay. She was in heat.
Very good. Very good. So let's talk about the different breeds that you've tended to in this process.
Well, I have watched labs, labradoodles, golden doodles, pugs. Um, I'm trying to think what else. A lot of mixes. A lot of people go, well, I don't know. Probably this. That's what I say about my dog because my dog was abandoned in a parking lot. She looks like Toto, and I haven't done a DNA test, so I just guess. I'm thinking she's probably like Schnauzer, Poodle, Terrier mix of some kind. Um, but I'm looking for dogs that are going to have a good time in my home. And one of the things I can tell you is they're excited to come back.
Sure. Wow,
Yeah,
that's great.
and they'll tell me, we got to your house, my dog's tail was wagging, they're excited. So
Yeah, I have that same experience with my neighbors' dogs and all that stuff. Just I haven't had a dog since I had to put Peyton down, but the wonderful thing is they remember you specifically, and they will always come to you with excitement and love and joy, and that just heals your heart too. Is that something that you experience as well?
yes, yeah, absolutely.
Well, tell me about that. Expand on that.
Well, it just feels really good when they're excited to see me. And I've noticed a lot of them will just transfer from, you know, wanting, I've even had people tell me, my dog's going to be great at your house, but, they are attached to me and they just transfer the attachment. I've had dogs come sit in my computer chair, just like this kitten keeps hanging out right in front of the camera. She doesn't have stage fright.
That's a satellite kitty.
Yes. So, and I'm teaching her to use the people potty, and she has a
Oh,
choice. So she's got like a litter bowl on the floor. And if I put her on the toilet, she'll choose the one in the toilet because it's cleaner. You know what I mean? She sees it goes away and it flushes and she thinks it's cool. I took the funniest video yesterday of her watching my tuxedo cat, who also got abandoned. He got abandoned in my mom's backyard. She was watching him go on the toilet just like this. And I took the video, I put it on her, and she's watching, and he's going on the toilet. So
Oh
she's,
man, I wish you could share that actually with us. But tell me how you get them trained to do that.
well, no offense to the people who make contraptions, but I bought one. I don't know what brand it was. It was years ago and it was like $38 or something. And my cat fell through it and ended up in the toilet. I was like, this is not good. So what I did was I bought cheap plastic containers at the dollar store, figured out which ones fit. I figured out that for my round toilet, the cake pan, the cake cover, it's like you put it over a cake and cover it,
Okay.
like a
Okay.
cake holder. I don't know. Words. Anyway, I just put it in the toilet. I put litter in it, and then when they start going in it, and I give treats. I sing songs. Good little kitty, kitty, kitty. Give
Okay.
them treats. When they go and let them see the flush, then I start cutting a hole, and the hole gets bigger and bigger. The litter gets less and less. I only recommend World's Best Cat Litter. It really is World's Best Cat Litter. And the thing
Okay.
is that a lot of litters have chemicals in them,
Right.
and they're bad for dogs. They're bad for cats. Not that dogs use the litter box, but that's the other reason I don't want a litter box is dogs sometimes will go mess with litter boxes, and that's also gross. So I don't know. I like the toilet thing. So I cut a hole, and first I put the litter box by the toilet, less and less litter, then a bowl in the toilet, then cut holes in the bowl. And I mean, when you get them at the dollar store, they're so cheap. I don't even worry about cleaning them. I just throw them away, and I'm saving so much money in litter because I end up weaning them from the litter pretty quick.
Wow, that actually kind of blows my mind, and that kind of redirects how I would think about having a cat again. Honestly, because that would be so cool and
It
so
is
simple.
cool.
So where are you going to move on from here as far as your caregiving and all that stuff? What are your plans in the future? Do you have any like business plans? Do you want to work with nonprofits, that kind of stuff?
It's really just a small business hobby. I have another business. I'm a wellness advocate for Melaleuca. I think you asked me about that earlier.
Mhm.
And that's my focus. But the dog sitting in my home fits in really nicely with it, and I'm only word of mouth, and I'm not looking to super grow or anything. Oh, yay! Love that stuff. And
My
now that
favorite.
I think about it, I think I've met you before. It's
Hmm.
just been a long time,
Very possibly.
and I didn't recognize your name because I don't think I've ever called you Rumble Peyton Pooh.
That's just my other channel that I do my expansion of life, if you
Yeah.
will. I just tell stories over there. But
But I do
getting,
love nonprofits.
yeah.
We do a haunted walkthrough in our backyard every October, and we sponsor Track, and they're a therapeutic animal ranch, and we've sponsored quite a few. But then Melaleuca too, you can sponsor any nonprofit for free. And so, I love to work with 501c3s, especially ones that center around animals. But I'm not looking to have 20 dogs in my home. I limit it. I often just have like one dog visiting, two dogs visiting, three dogs, or right now I have zero. I just have my three abandoned animals that I took in that come out of my pocket because I love them.
Right. Well, I would love to have 20 dogs, but I'm not in a place that I can do
Yeah. Well, I
that.
don't think I could like give specialized attention to 20 dogs. So, um, I just focus on, the ones that I feel like we're a really good fit for each other. They're going to be happy visiting here. They're going to want to come back. And that's what I do.
Very good. Very good. So, if you want to expand on Melaleuca, this is probably a good point for you to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, we are a USA manufacturer, so we make 99% here in the US. Very new, even if you've heard of Melaleuca, I run into people all the time. Oh, yeah, my aunt sold Melaleuca 20 years ago. And I'm like, did you know we have beef now? And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. They're like, what do you mean beef? Well, we have a beef subscription. We have River Bend Ranch, and it's never antibiotics, never hormones. If you're an animal lover, it's humane. I tried to go vegetarian. I got anemic. I love animals. I think humane's really important. And Melaleuca has vegan lines. We have vegetarian lines. Sprouts, you can go there if you're a vegan. Amazon, you can go there if you're a vegan. If you eat beef, you can also go to Amazon. So Melaleuca is different strokes for different types of folks. We have a big variety. We have Band-Aids. I mean, it's very diverse, but I think what I love about it is we are a customer-based model, super affordable. I'll give you an example. We have a facial scrub that's one of the best I've ever tried. It's $6.50. Who does that? Usually if you try to go with one of your friend's wellness products, it's like all of a sudden the probiotics, $50. Our company isn't like that. Our creatine is 35 servings for $10 and some odd cents. Our methylated B that has an absorption technology is around $10. And then we have an electrochemical detector. So one of the problems on the market, have you heard about, like, they pull the protein off the shelf and guess what's in it? Lead. Or I was taking this super immune boosting product, and then I get this letter in the mail, throw it away. It has metal shavings in it. And it was expensive. And I'm like, how much metal shavings did I take? I have never seen a recall with this company. I've been with them 17 years. The only recall I've seen was, oh, I think the shampoo's a little liquidy this month. We're sending you a thicker one for free. You can throw that one away if you want. Sure. So we're testing everything. No lead in the protein, no parabens, no phthalates, no hormone disruptors. And one of the things that I love too is that there's no childproof caps on the cleaning products, but they're extremely effective and super, super affordable, like dollar store prices. Sure. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I've been a user for years. Deb actually helped me get into that. Unfortunately, I stocked up too much. I love the toilet bowl cleaner, the basic tea tree oil. All that is great for topical wounds.
Yeah.
And I actually bathe and shower with the dish soap, by the way.
My son has done that.
Yeah, no, it keeps all the bacteria off your skin. So it's a wonderful company, wonderful way to go, by the way. But let's tie this back into pets as we will. So would you wash your dog in dish soap or your cat in dish soap from Melaleuca?
I actually use our official shampoos for my dog. Right now, I like to use the Alloy line. It's a shampoo conditioner 3-in-1 for men because dogs sort of get an odor, and this has a really nice scent. And she's female, but she doesn't care. Anyway, I just think it makes her smell good, and it makes her really soft. And then I put the Sabella conditioner on her afterwards, and her fur is just so much softer. So I love that. And just really quick on what you said about Melaleuca, if you ever get constipated, we have FiberWise, and you drink the FiberWise. And no, I'm just kidding. That is for constipation. But I have a joke that if you get stocked up on Melaleuca, you're constipated. You can take a break and turn your account on and off as much as you want. You can share your account with someone else, and all that's free. But also, if someone, has tried the membership and they just want to order products at the membership price, I will find them someone to share with and help them out. I don't want anyone to go without the products. So, and yeah, they're pet safe. So that's what I use on my dogs when I shampoo them and put conditioner. It's just the people stuff. We used to have a dog one, but we don't anymore.
Yeah, they're top-notch products. So going back into pets, to round it off, when it comes to caregiving, what is the most significant thing that you would say um, inspires you to rescue pets or to sit pets?
Um, well, they are just unconditionally loving. Um, most of the pets I do. My tuxedo cat, he's kind of a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. In fact, my arm right now, I don't know if you can see it, but he just will all of a sudden freak out and bite me. You can't see it because of the lighting in here, but um, anyway, he cuddles with me, and so he's got this mean streak, but he'll come and lay on my chest and then just curl in my arm and lay like a baby. And there's nothing like that feeling. So
Yeah,
I just love being with animals.
no, I totally get you. I went to Florida a couple weeks ago, and I woke up to this rip, 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 and it was the dog that adopted me that belonged to my friend, and he was shredding my sweatshirt, and I kept it as a souvenir. It's like once they bond with you, they're gonna be attracted to that particular scent or that particular mood that you're in. I mean, he slept under my legs for crying out loud, but he was still trying to shred my sweatshirt. And I woke up, I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
It's
So
funny too when they take stuff. I remember one time I got a picture of Oscar. He was carrying this bag of pineapple. It was like candied pineapple, and he just looked so funny with it. He took it out of my son's Easter basket, and we were there. We would have had it put away. We don't want him to eat a bag of pineapple, but he was just carrying it around, and he looked so funny carrying pineapple. So
I could see that. I could see that.
yeah, and then we still
Uh,
have this joke because he was sitting next to my son biting at his pants, and still wears these pants, and he's got the Oscar tear in him. He had no idea Oscar was secretly like tearing his pant pocket.
that's
Oscar was
so
a puppy then. He doesn't do that anymore.
that's so funny. Well, Tracy, tell us where people can find you, contact you, anything like that that can help your business or whatever else. Doesn't matter. Oh, there he is. Well, welcome to the show, uh,
Hi,
co-host.
I'm back.
If we're on this again, I'm getting a nickname.
You better be back. We like you.
Yeah, yeah. 30 seconds I've seen of you, I like you. So
So what do I do about the contact info? You want me
Yeah.
to say my phone number or something?
Whatever you want, as far as you want people to publicly contact you,
Okay. The
send me
best
a
way
text.
is call or text 520-591-9221. And then I have a Facebook, facebook.com/Tracy, TRACY .Beaudry, BEAUDRY. It's a little hard to spell, but if you think about the EAU in French, like Boudreau or Bureau or Beauty or whatever, that's the best way to remember that it's got the three weird vowels in a row.
Okay, perfect. Anthony, what do you got to say, brother? Do you have any
well,
questions for me?
I wish I could have been here for the whole thing. I had a previous engagement I thought was not going to interfere, and ended up trying to do it all on the way home. Then I got through the foothills, and it was just a complicated situation. But I'm here now. But thank you for joining us, Tracy. I do hope we get to have you on again, so I can talk to you a little more, and you don't have to put up with just David. Then you can put up with both of us, double trouble. And then
Double
I just call
trouble.
him Peyton Poo.
yeah,
That
we
would be
call him a
this
lot of
guy.
things.
That's Peyton Pooh. Cool. Well, let me wrap it up real quick. Again, go to debspets.com, DEBSPETS.com. Definitely check out Tracy for her business with Melaleuca. I stand behind that product 100,000%. By the way, tonight I'm giving a shout out to Brush Crazy. This is my sister's business. You can find her on uh, Facebook And they have 4 locations, one in Colorado Springs, one in Wyoming, one in Great Falls, Montana, and one in Columbus, Ohio. But find her on Facebook. That is Brush Crazy. And I think you can go to brushcrazy.com. So
All
anything
right.
else?
And as always, we want you to know that you're valuable and you're loved. We're here for you. If there's anything that we can do, we would want to do it for you. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, need anything, reach out to us and we'll do what we can. We will do what we can. Love that hat, David.
Yep. God bless you guys. This was given to me by a customer, by the way.
Yeah, you said that.
Thank you. I'm glad that you joined us for At World of Pets podcast. We would like for you to take a look at what our sponsors have to offer, and that sponsor is debspets.com. You can access it through the QR code, or you can just go to the website. So thank you for joining us, and hope to see you again next week.